Welcome to the Skiptracing.AI product demonstration. My name is Grace, and I will be your guide in today's demo. We are going to kick things off here on your user dashboard. Your dashboard will provide you with an overview of all metrics and activity happening on your account. Let's start here at the top where you will see the Skiptracing.AI logo icon, which you can click at any point in time to navigate to your user dashboard. Next, we will look at the search menu, which provides different tags for navigating to primary features within the platform. Now in the top right-hand corner of the screen, you will see a subscribe button, a notification bell, and your user icon, which gives you the ability to quickly navigate to your profile, billing, visual customizations with app settings, and a sign out button. Now let's go back over to the left-hand side of the screen to review our navigation menu. Here you will see Dashboard, a single skip tracing drop-down showing you search and search history, as well as a batch skip tracing drop-down, which shows you where you upload a file and your upload history, and the last element will be a button to navigate to your profile. Now let's get things started by subscribing to gain full access to the platform. Once you click on the subscribe button, you'll be presented with the different pricing options we offer, including our most popular option being Team. You will also see at the top of the pricing options a selection switch if you would prefer annual billing, which saves you 20% on a monthly basis, which is billed annually. When billed annually, you will obtain all skip tracing credits for the entire year once you. For example, if you sign up for the Team annual subscription, you will receive 18,000 credits. For now, we will sign up for the regular monthly subscription. And I'll choose Team here. Once you select the Get Started button, a new window will appear that shows you the checkout form. On the left, you will see your payment method, and on the right, you will see the subscription details as well as the amounts to subscribe. You will also see a discount code input where you can add any promotion codes we offer to you. Let's add in a 7-day free trial discount code of TEST7 and apply it. As you can see, our discount code has been accepted, and the section below now reflects the discount. You will see here that the discount is 100% with a trial period of 7 days, and after that, we will be charged the regular price per month with nothing being due today. We can look over everything and make sure it is correct. And now we can go ahead and click subscribe to create our free trial to Skiptracing.AI Team. Once our subscription has been activated, we will let the platform load in our new details, which will only take a couple of seconds to reload the screen. Once the screen is reloaded, you can see at the top right where our subscribe button was. It currently shows our 1,500 available credits, and on the dashboard under my skip tracing balance, additionally, you will see an Add More Credits button, which gives you the ability to add more credits to your account at any time. Once clicked, you will see the Add More Credits window appear that shows your current credit balance and the credits to add to your account. You can use the plus and minus buttons to change the credit amounts to be added. You can also use the input to type in your desired amount. Once that is complete, you click the Terms Agreement switch and click Charge. A notification will pop up showing us that our 500 credits have been added to our account. If we take another look at the top, we can see that our credit balance has been updated with the new credits purchased, and we have notifications, which show us that we have completed the purchase of the 500 additional credits and that our subscription has been activated. Now we can clear these notifications by click the Mark as Read button, and now we can start skip tracing. Let's head over to the left-hand navigation menu, click on Single Skip Trace, and click Search. We are now brought to the Single Skip Tracing page, which is used for individual searches. We have 6 primary search options available and more to come. Each option shows you a description of the search, and you simply click on the item to start searching. In each search, we also have a Tips button that can be clicked to give you information on how to obtain the best results for that particular search. Now let's go ahead and complete a person search. Click on a person, which will pop up the search window to enter details about the person. Let's enter William for the first name, Tasker for the last name, and enter the address that we have for him. As you can see, as we type the address into the input, it automatically starts searching for addresses based on what is being typed. This ensures that you get the correct address every time. Now we click search to execute and a success notification is received. We will now be directed to the results page where we can view all information about who we searched for. Let's go over this page. At the top, you will see that we received one result below that we see the search criteria, and then we have two tabs called Top Hits and Other. We see a card showing William Tasker details and an overview of how many phones, emails, and addresses were found. We click the View button to bring up the person search profile for William. On the left-hand side, you will see an overview of this individual, his date of birth, best address, best phone number, and best email for him. Next to the phone number and email address, you see two icons that serve different actions so that you can copy or call or email the address selected. Now to the right, we will see William's contact information such as other observed names, phone numbers, and email addresses. Next, we will look at the Relatives and Associates tab, which shows all possible relatives and associates to William, and you can scroll through and look for any family of the first degree, which is usually the best contact. If you click on the icon, you will bring up a pop-out window, which shows you information about that relative or associate, such as their addresses and their phone numbers as well. At the top, you will see their date of birth and the relative type. Now we have some more options. If you click the vertical ellipsis next to the close and view switch, you will see export options. Here we have generate PDF. If we click on that, it will render a preview of a PDF file that can be exported based on William's search profile. It provides a host of information similar to what we just reviewed on the platform. Click Export PDF. For now, we will close out. Now we will return to search history to review what we have in there. As you can see, we have the search date, whether it was a hit or not, how many credits were used, what the search type was, as well as the search criteria, and all of your history will be stored here and never removed. All the way to the right in the Actions column, you will see a View Result button. Click on that, and it will bring you back to William's search results as we previously have viewed. We can now move on to our most desired feature, which is batch skip tracing. Go to the left-hand navigation menu and click Upload a File, which will bring us to the first step in the process. There are three primary steps to running a batch file. First step being uploading your file. Second is categorized and preview the data. And the third will be finalizing our request. To the right, you will see some tips such as what batch skip tracing is and the required upload file format for batch skip tracing. The required header fields for processing are listed but do not have to be followed exactly as long as the data is in the file uploaded. Now let's upload a file. Our file has been uploaded with the file name as well as the total number of lines and the number of columns in our file. We have options below to remove the file. Click the trash can to remove the file. We will upload the same one again. Now we can click Next to go to the next step in the process, which is categorizing and mapping our data. Mapping our data is very important to ensure that the correct source fields are used in the skip tracing process. You will see two columns showing source fields and destination fields. The source fields are what come directly from your uploaded file, and the destination fields show what the source should be mapped to. If we click on a destination field drop down, we will see the required fields necessary to move to the next step. If these fields are not entered, we will get an error. Let's see what that looks like. Click the Complete button, and we show an incomplete warning stating that none of our fields have been mapped. Now let's go ahead and start importing some fields. We will select first name for owner, first name, last name. For owner, last name, and then address 1 for mailing address, and for mailing city, we will select city for mailing state map, that to state. For now, let's leave out the zip code and try to complete. As you see, we get a warning showing that the zip code is missing. Let's go ahead and map that so we can move forward. Now we can click the Complete and Preview Data button to move to the next step, where we will be shown a preview of the data we had just mapped here. You can see in the right-hand corner, we can show our mapping to ensure that our fields are correct, as well as review the table to ensure all appear as they should. We can go ahead and give our list a name, which helps organize each file in your upload history so that you recognize it upon return. We will click Next to move to the last step. Here we review and approve the file to be processed. You will see the name that we have given the batch file, the original name, and then the stats of the original file as well. To the right, you will see that the search will take 1,000 credits. Below that, we see the current balance of our account, and under that, estimated credits. The estimated credits is an estimation based on the initial number of rows in our file. This does not directly correlate with how many credits will be removed from your balance. We remove the full 1,000 at first because once your file has finished skip tracing, we calculate how many hits and non-hits were received and then debit your account with the number of non-hit credits. Now we click Process File to start skip tracing. We now see some information as well as a note letting us know that extra large files can take some time to process. Let's click the Return button to navigate to our batch history. All right, we can see the file that we had just uploaded along with all of the relevant details. If we hover over the status icon, we can see that our file is processing. Additionally, we just received a new notification as well. We see that our file is processing and should be completed shortly. When batch skip tracing, you will receive an app real-time notifications for when the file starts processing and when it is completed, as well as information about where to download your file. Now, while we wait for that to process, let's have a quick look at our profile. Here, you will see your profile contains 4 tabs at the top, which we will dive into. On this tab, you have all information about your account, such as your name, email, whether you're subscribed or not, and when you joined the platform. Below that, you will see your editable profile details. If you hover over the pencil icon to the right of profile info, you will click that button to edit any of your details below, such as company name, phone number, and billing address as you desire. And to the right, you will see the option to change your password, which you can do so by entering your current password and a new password 2 times for verification, and then click Save Password to immediately change it in the system. Now let's have a look at our Billing tab. Here we will see an overview of all of our billing information, such as our current balance, below that our billing methods, which show one, and the ability to add a card if you do not have one on file or you would like to add another. You can do so by clicking the Add Card button, which opens a window to add in your new card details. If we look at the billing method that we have on file, to the right, you can see a vertical ellipsis, which once we click shows us actions for the billing methods such as editing and deleting the billing method. Sent to the right, we will see our subscription showing us the plan that we are on and the status. Because we are on a trial right now, it shows that, as well as what our billing interval is and when our next invoice will be. To the right of that, you will see an arrow down icon, which once clicked expands on our subscription. Now we can see much more detailed information about our subscription, such as when we started the subscription, when our next invoice is, what our usage type is, and below that you will see subscription details showing your name as the customer, when the account was created, what the current billing period is, where we see it is April 1st to April 8th. We see the discount that we applied to the subscription, showing we added the 7 days free in addition to a 50 off of the first month's subscription, then billing interval and the payment method used for the subscription renewal. Now we can minimize the subscription details and have a look at the vertical ellipsis to the right of the arrow down icon. Once clicked, this will display any subscription actions that are available. Because we are on a trial right now, we only have the option to cancel the subscription. Although once the subscription is active, we can upgrade, downgrade, or pause the subscription at any time. Below the subscription, You will see all transaction history, which currently only shows one line item for our additional 500 credit purchase. Looking at the table, we will see the amount, a success badge showing payment succeeded, a description, the date and exact time, and a receipt button that when clicked will allow us to download a receipt or invoice for the transaction. All right, so it looks like we have a new notification up at the top. So let's click on that. We now see that our file has been processed successfully. Within the notification, we will see that the file has completed processing and received 968 hits, and we can visit the Batch History tab to download. Another thing to note is that you will also get an email letting you know this file has completed. Let's now head over to the Upload History page. Here we see more information than we had before, where our total hits as stated in the notification is 968. Our hit rate at 96.8%, and our credits used, which is reflected in our credit balance in the upper right, where we previously had 1,499 when we begun processing. The 32 credits that were non-hits have been divided to our account. And back in the table, we see when the file started processing and when it ended processing. And if we go ahead and hover over the status icon in the table, it will actually show us how long it took to complete the file processing. And in our case, for 1,000 records, it took 3 minutes in total. To the right of the status, we have a new action where we can now download the completed file. Once clicked, this will download the file in CSV format. Now let's go ahead and return to our dashboard to see the activity updates on our account. All right, so this looks a little different than before. You can see that all our metrics and stats have been loaded into the tiles and charts reflecting the searches completed. If we hover over the chart, we will see the stats on what has been completed for the selected month. So with all that, our platform demonstration for today is complete. We appreciate you taking the time and considering Skiptracing.AI to be your skip tracing provider and partner. Be sure to take advantage of the discount code TRIAL7 for a 7-day free trial of the platform. If you have any questions or want to reach out to us, feel free to use our live chat in the lower right-hand corner, or you can reach us at support@skiptracing.ai. Have a wonderful day.